go ahead and start. Get the Tuesday night, Friday night started for what will surely be a decently low-key Friday night stream tonight. And the first time we're doing, unless plans change, midnight while mid-night, as sometimes there have the possibility of doing the first multi-game night that we've had, especially in regards to, like, I mean, probably in a while, but especially on a weekday. Hope everyone had an alright week here. Certainly felt long for me. But it's alright. We're at the end. We've got a weekend ahead of us. I'm excited for. I'm always excited for weekends, if I'm being completely honest, though. So we got some drumming. We'll get back to drumming for an hour or so. And then the plan, tentatively as of right now, is to then go into putting my money where my mouth is and going for that platinum in Destroy All Humans 2. So we'll pick that back up for a bit tonight as well after we drum for a bit. And then streams this weekend will also follow. Expect probably some more Destroy All Humans, especially tomorrow morning, early afternoon-ish kind of thing. Probably expect more 428 Shibuya Scramble, which I've been thinking a lot about this past week, as I've mentioned in previous streams of that. And, yeah, so expect those to this weekend. And as I always say when starting the streams of this game, remember, the streaming stuff blocks some songs being heard. So if you're here, if I'm playing a song and you just hear the drum pats, it's not my fault, and I apologize. But I assume that if you're watching, you're here to see me just go hard on, or just to essentially try to become a great drum guy. A drum guy. Although I assume this song is going to be able to be heard because it's a classic song. So will this. And potentially these as well, maybe? I think the Sega games you'll be able to hear, so we might, for a while, hear a few songs. Hey, Dis, what's up? Hope you had a lovely Friday day, not Friday night. In fact, it might be still quite early. Might not even be really technically night for you. So yeah, we'll actually be able to hear some songs here for a while as we get the classics and some Sega songs. Remember, starting easy, and then we'll bump up to normal, then hard as we go along on this drumming journey I've got here. Give me this easy stuff to get warmed up on. Good old classic music. Oh, I reversed those. I reversed what the color should have been. In my head, I saw blue as red and red as blue. I've upset my drumming buddy here. by messing up my combo. By having a lapse in attention. Okay, so yeah, I should have explained it a bit, just because I think it's your first time here playing this. So I'm playing on controller. I actually don't have a drum peripheral, unfortunately, sadly. I actually looked into potentially getting one when I knew that I was going to get this game, and ultimately it was just like, I wish I had one, and I'm a big fan of like playing these in the arcades, but I just didn't feel up to actually getting a drum peripheral. Maybe someday. As far as how I've been, it's been quite the week. Ended the week off all right. Today was pretty easy. Had like half my day was spent in like my first like actual like work stereotypical like Zoom type meeting thing, and it was like for 4 hours straight. So it was just slow but not really demanding, so I guess I'll usually take that over shitty work or something, but it was good. It was a long week, and I'm glad we're out of it. As far as like setup with the controller, they have a couple different control schemes that you can choose from, and I essentially chose the one that makes the most sense in my head, I guess. And I can even actually, let me go into the options here really quick so I can just visually show. Let me see, go back. Control type, yeah. So I use 2, just because it makes the most simple, like for my little tiny brain, like this just seems the easiest, so I just choose it. The default is this, and this seems like visually makes sense when you look at like what the drum is supposed to be representing, kind of, and then you're like, oh, the outside technically buttons, like visually that makes sense, but like when I'm actually starting to play in the thick of it, like I don't necessarily like this. And then 3 is like the reverse of 1. So there's not much difference between 1 and 3, except for the orientation, I guess you would call it. 2 just is like simple to me. Let me see this. I'm gonna chat with some coworkers. One guy couldn't to end the call. Oh god, the people that just delay the video calls forever. You're just like, all right, like there'll be some silence, and then they'll just be like, and then they'll wait a couple seconds, and then they'll start saying something else, and you're like, couldn't get the hint. We want out. I feel like video conferences and like meetings and stuff, people for some reason feel more inclined or more wanting to just like waste time, and just feel like they have to shoot the shit and like waste time and use time. Like what they'll just pull things from wherever to just talk about. They'll just talk about fucking, it's terrible. And I've avoided most of them, thank God, while during these crazy ass times, but yeah, even during that one song I was playing, and then of course if I had a drum, I wish. I remember searching like how much the drum peripherals cost, and like a really nice one was like $300. Like I was just checking on like eBay or Amazon or something. It's like $300 for a really nice one, and I'm like, there's no fucking way I could justify doing that. Yeah, out of here. Yeah, but as you could see during even that song, when I was getting really into like the song, like I was just thinking about the song and not really looking at what colors were going. So then I was like, I hit on beat, but like I just wasn't. I hit the wrong thing, and I'm even on the easiest mode, and so just even like a little lapse in like what I'm thinking about will. The William Tell Overture. Get our classic music fix in here. You could probably hear maybe button presses when I press some of the shoulder things. Especially when, oh shit, I'm talking and I mess it up! Especially when when it'll block out some of the songs. Like some of the other songs that aren't classics or Sega songs. You'll be able to hear me just press the buttons. It's very awkward. Oh, I'm sure they're like, this is definitely one of those games that where like a dude who's like way too much into like Japan culture, like especially back in the day, and like it didn't get like so overused to the point where people then realized you shouldn't be doing like, I'm an otaku, and then this would be like, it'd be like this, and then they'd just be like, just bet that's a bad approximation of how banging on the drum sounds like, but just hammering the drum. Just hammer the drums. And I'd be impressed. I'd laugh at them, but I'd be impressed. Oh, we get some magical girl idol music. I hope that is playing. I hope you're able to hear this. I think once we get to like here, these you might not be able to hear, but I think you will be able to hear the classics, the yellows, and these purples. I think might be the only like group of songs you can hear. Okay, you can hear, that's good. Just wait till you get to the songs that you won't be able to hear though. Then you just get my voice and the drum bangs. Every time I play, and I'm playing songs I'm not. See, if I talk, I'm not paying attention. The worst. On the easiest difficulty. Oh, fuck, it's faster than that. was gonna say something, but now I don't want to mess up while I'm actually playing, because I'm a pleb. You can hear it come from my headphones? Oh, so you're not actually able to hear that song. Damn, they're even blocking out the fucking... Okay, so you can hear this, but then you can't hear this. And you can't hear this, I'm pretty sure. So is it really only just the classic songs? Damn, I thought when I was testing this before, when I was putting up the archives back earlier in the series, I thought I was like, oh, I thought I tested it out. So unfortunate. No, what I was gonna say is all this music that I've never listened to or anything before. Obviously, how easy I can catch myself, like my head bobbing to like this, like something like this that I would never even, that I would never actually listen to. But yeah, like I said, with the way that I've got it going, unfortunately, is some, if not most songs you might just not be able to hear because of the shitty way I've got it set up right now. So you're here for the awkward drumming, if anything, and my dulcet voice. I can put my head really close to the microphone. That's red, not blue. No Dawn coins for me. Sorry, I was just checking something. Okay. Urban Striker. Fucking eat 'em up from Ridge Racer Type 4. Ridge Racer. Wish I could see how far into... Because I'm going to stick with it. But I know that I feel like I can bump myself up at this point to normal, but... I'm going to stick to the plan. Stick to the plan of going from easiest to hardest. Almost missed that. Came a little faster than I thought it would. Dope! That's the first full combo for the night. So yeah, we'll probably just be drumming for like an hour. Bridge Racer! You're fucking on, Pac-Man. Fuck out of here. Oh, he's taunting. I'll taunt too. Showing off with his extra beats. Oh fuck, I'm thrown off. The yellow dude has me thrown off. He left the playing field. Disqualification. I'm actually getting distracted by the animations on the bottom. Keep wanting to look down at them. Get out of here, Pac-Man! I'm into the music, though. Fuck you, Pac-Man. I'm the best. No! You were trying to taunt me there at the beginning. Pac-Man friends! And a Dawn coin! Alright, we'll put Pac-Man friend on for a bit. It's like, where's the... Customize clothes. I was like, how do I switch? Hatsune Miku! Pac-Man! We'll have him for a bit. Okay. Sorry, I keep needing to check something. Mugen no Sora. Silver Forest featuring Saya. Angel Dream. Give me chocolate. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Song fell short. Give me that full combo. Probably start getting a lot more Dawn coins once you boost up to normal. And there's more opportunity to hit those the goals. Angel Dream. Good stuff. Oh, the one okay. I felt it too when I hit it and I got the okay. I was like, damn it. Felt it in the bones. Felt it in the bones. Yugao no Kimi. Oh. I can't take my eyes off the screen for like a second. Oh, so you can actually hear this? See, I have no idea what their process of selecting songs that can't be played and songs that can be heard and then ones that can't be heard. It's bizarre. But we just roll with it. But this is a good song. That's the thing, I find myself like actually getting into all the music. Even like the pop type songs, I'm like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, I'll listen to this. You can let me know if you want. And then I'll just cry and weep. I'll just be like, I know. It bugs me. There's just not a lot I can do. There's not a lot I can do about it at the moment. Soon. I'm tentatively seeing what the price of getting a PC that I can start streaming through, and then also slightly more importantly, a PC that I can actually potentially edit stuff on and potentially do like freelance editing stuff and get back into that. But I've been very slowly starting to get that all situated on my end. Yeah, I remember when I was like, because of a while back, like a week ago or so, I had like some immediate questions I was meaning to like ask and stuff, and so I posted on Twitter. I was like, who has some experience? And I had a couple other friends reach out to me. But I feel like I could create like a coalition of people that are much smarter than me when it comes to like PC building and PC buying and stuff. Like, it's such a foreign world to me. Like, I just don't even know where to begin. Like, one of my friends who's not too too plugged into all that was like, I think there's like a website where you can like check prices of parts and stuff, and I was just like, great. Like, I went to the website and I was like, I don't even fucking know where I'm starting with this. Like, I want to buy something that's nice, but not like, I potentially would not be able to spend like multiple thousands of dollars on. And I just don't know how much you have to sink in to get something that's worth even starting it in the first place, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, but I meant to get to that. I was like, I remember seeing even just recently your posts and stuff about you had gotten some parts and stuff, and you were building stuff. So I was like, I got. If when I had posted that, no one was like, hey, I was like, well, I feel like I could at least reach out to Dis there on that. So you might be the person that would be able to help me out like the most. I think PC Part Picker might have been the site that I was recommended to, and then I didn't have a ton of time, but I opened it up and I spent like 2 minutes on it, and I was like, I can't get into this at this exact moment. But yeah, that's what I mostly need. I need like a way to balance like performance to like budgeting, but also like, again, I don't want to go like completely half into it where then I might as well have not even done it, if that makes sense. But there's like three key things I'm looking for. Number one, a PC that can handle editing like software and stuff. Like I want to be able to do that, and that'd be important for like what I went to college for, and in theory start picking up freelance editing jobs, which would be nice. So that's like the number one thing I'm looking for it. Two would be running a stream through it and just being able to do that on the most, best of level. And then three, very tertiary to those two things, like way down the list, is just gaming through the straight PC. But really the first two things are like the main two things I'm looking at. And I've only started like considering these stuff because there was the stimulus check coming in, and then like my student loan payments aren't having to be paid for several more months. And I cashed out like the whatever I had in like my 401k from my old job. After talking with my parents, they were like, just take the payout option, and then you'll start your new 401k with your new job. So like I had immediately like an influx of like a bunch of money that I'm able to like save, which is not something I normally have, but also enough money where I'm like, all right, I could potentially actually finally get my ass into getting an actual decent PC and not use the shitty laptop that's on its last legs that I've had since 2011 and I went into college with. Yeah. But yeah, and I figured that. I have no idea even what those kinds of things cost. Like, it's almost like that scene in like Arrested Development. It's like, it's only one banana. How much could it cost? $7 or something? I don't know what the number she uses in that joke, but it's like you could tell me something costs something, and I'd be like, I would just believe you because I don't fucking know. Because I've just been so far out of that world. I wasn't paying attention there. Shit, I fucked that up by trying to be extra special. Put on some flourishes. I don't know if I saw the finished product either. I remember you talking about getting the pieces in and everything, and then I think it was, unless I'm mixing two different things, I'm pretty sure it was you were having also the annoyances with the shipping and everything. And I remember seeing pictures of either when parts were coming in or when while you were building, in the process of building stuff. I don't know if I saw the finished product or not. But, like, my whole fucking place, like, now that I've had to consider that soon, I might have to start, like, permanently working from home and stuff. Like, I'm so far... PC... Yeah, getting a PC would be nice. I need to buy, like, a nice desk and a chair. Like, I still currently don't really have that kind of setup, really, in my current apartment setup. Like, I'm so... Sometimes I surprise myself with how minimalistic I live inside of my apartment. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at that. Oh, this is dope. So you can, like, I assume you saved, like, you can save, like, a running list of your own stuff. But yeah, whatever PC I would end up building, I would want it to look dope as hell. It's gotta be aesthetically pleasing. I'm just doing, like, I'm running down the list. I'm just doing, like, a very... Okay. See, that's about the, like... Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's about price-wise what I was at least expecting. It wasn't like I was foolishly being like, oh, I'm gonna get something really good and handle everything I want for $300. Like, at least I'm not being unrealistic when I'm dipping my toes into this. Okay, my guess is if you're able to hear the orange songs, which I think are Namco classics perhaps, and you can hear like these kind of songs, the oldest shit, lost the, you know, copyright to songs, I assume you're not going to be able to hear these blue things. So get ready for just some awkward drumming and, again, my own voice dulcet tones. Oh, and possibly the button presses. You'll probably also be able to pick that up on mic as well. And just bear with me. Just watch my Don-chan and PAC-MAN dancing. Oh, it's a fast song. Okay, I'm back on the beat, actually. Because there at the beginning, I was, like, not finding the beat at all. I could just try to recreate the songs using my own voice. Does that make sense? Oh, singing's coming. I was overthinking that part. Okay, I could see how someone could find this song as like a guilty pleasure. I'm dancing too much to it. Massively messing up. What I don't need, I haven't looked at the chat yet, but what I don't need is if the music was completely cut out. I'm really afraid to look at the chat. What I don't want is that if the music's cut out and then, like, I think even in like the first part, I think I did like the Japanese Let It Go song. And I think it was even before I kind of knew that some songs were getting cut out. And I went back and I was editing and getting them up on the archive real quick. And, like, I was kind of singing along at certain parts to the Japanese Let It Go, but in English. And It was just really awkward because there's just the drumming beats. So what I'm trying to say is, if the song is cut out, I don't need a clip of like me just going da-na-na-na-na-na, like trying. When I was, my brother was watching me play this. I guess last time I was streaming this, which might have been a week ago or something around this time. Yeah, no clips. He was watching me play this. He's a big proponent of this game. He plays it. I think he has it on Switch and stuff. And he was. We were trying different things. Like I was taking off my headset and putting it next to like the mic, or just like draping the headset over the mic at certain parts, and we were trying to see what, or just cranking up the volume through the headset, and then trying to do like see what. And then he was trying to like time up like a YouTube video of the songs to go with my drumming. So like he would try to it was quite hilarious. I'm not paying enough attention to the actual mechanics of what I'm supposed to be doing here. This is a piss poor. Way off, way off. This is not good. This is a song that I would play if I had the aux cord, if I was ready to get people who might be sharing the car with me. If I was expecting and wanting everyone to look at me when I put the song on. Yeah, you could only hear the drumming. How unfortunate. Like, I would put it on knowing full well everyone else in the car would look at me hard, and I would just be like, I don't care. Fucking give me chocolate, man. Neon just Evangelion. Evangelion! Okay. 4-star difficulty on easy. Feels like I actually have to try. On the very first songs, I remember it was like a beat every 5 seconds. I was like, I didn't even have to do anything. I have no idea what the song is, but again, I'm kind of into it. Hell yeah. My Don-chan is so happy. Don coin! Alright, let's go ahead and spend some coins. Try to get something good. Box. What? What is this? Is this an actual thing, or is this a you got nothing? Master of Drum Rolls. Ooh, I do like that title. It's a good title. It's a good one. Oh, the actual thing was like a completely... Was a complete, a nothing. How so very upsetting that the game does that. You spend coins just to get nothing. Alright, a couple more songs and we'll switch games. Get out of here, Hatsune Miku. Alright, we'll do 3 songs and stop before we get to her. I feel it though. I feel myself becoming a bigger drum master. Fuck that up. We can't have that. We can't have that going. Again, I fucked myself up with the flourishes. Through the power of Hello Kitty. Did it all with just one okay. Two more songs for the night. And then we'll switch. Linda Linda! Oh, this is slow. This song feels like it's gonna get very hardcore at some point. Oh shit. Oh my god. I could use a bit of a warning. That one felt good. I predicted the onslaught there. Alright. One more song for the night. Evangelion song. I've never watched it, and I feel bad every time I'm like, ah, I haven't watched this anime. Oh, another one that's starting off slow, and I'm like, I know what's coming. Oh, can you hear this? Is that what you're saying? Oh, there's an okay. There's another one. Damn. Oh, I feel like I'm always expecting a bit faster. That was a quick song. Oh, okay. Because there was a second there, I'm like, there's no way they're actually playing this song. But then I recalled, oh, I mean, it's a, I would assume, a very familiar song to people who know it. And that was why, like, when my brother was watching, whenever last time I'd played this, he was like, yeah, he's like, I know I've played this game for millions of hours, and, like, I know all these songs by heart at this point. So he's like, I can watch it, and I can, even when you're playing on, like, easy, he was like, I know how it's going and everything, so it's actually interesting. Okay, we'll just do a skills test here. We'll go jump to the most extreme difficulty, and we'll see how I last. This is probably going to be very laughable. Especially because when I played this a lot in, like, arcades and stuff. When I went to, like, conventions, like, once a year. They always have, like, a station for this. I'm always like, yep, gonna do that. And it's just a much different, like, I feel like I'm a lot better at playing harder difficulties with an actual drum peripheral in front of me. I don't know how I'm gonna last here with a controller. But we'll find out. Oh, this is so foreign. Oh no! This is just laughable. No, we're not gonna break my spirits. I'm supposed to build up to that. I'm supposed to build up. I've never played DDR with controller. I think I mentioned this when I first, my first part of this game. But I played a lot of DDR in, like, middle school because my older sisters babysat, like, sat a house, like a neighborhood house when I was, like, late elementary school, early middle school, that had, like, the whole PS2 DDR, like, mats and everything, and we would just spend, like, whole afternoons there. And I got fairly decent at some point, even as, like, a kid, doing DDR, but I've never played it with an actual straight-up controller. It's hard. It's hard. I'll try to work up to doing controller. Taiko no Tatsujin. Okay, let me go. We'll buy whatever. I guess one more box here. Morning. A morning greeting. What are greetings, though? Is this... I'm never gonna use these. Everyone deserves to be wished a good morning. Morning, 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 morning. Okay. That was good. That was a good start to the night. Give me about a couple minutes. I'm gonna change over games. I'm going to just go to the bathroom real quick, get a drink of water and stuff, and be loaded up into the game I regret restarting but can't stop playing because I'm committed to this point to getting the platinum. Destroy All Humans 2. Taking it back to the mid-2000s. I'll be back in like a couple minutes here.